So while this might be a surprise, it turns out women, not men, are better traders. I'm not sure if it's down to hormones or biology, but my next guest, Justine of Smart Trading, is here to take us through exactly why this could, I put the word could, be the case. Justine, thanks for joining us in the program.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell us about Smart Trading, this book, Smart Trading Plans.
Yes, so I've written a book called Smart Trading Plans, and that's basically to help traders write a trading plan for the stock market.
Okay.
So a lot of people are trading out there with no plan.
So what's your background?
I'm a pure technical trader.
Yeah.
So I just love charts. So I do all my trading off charts, looking for breakout signals and having a trailing stop loss.
So recently then you might have been a little bit negative about the market, but the market's been going up. Yeah. So most of my trading mates and Lance, like, who comes to my program, and often Lance will say, well, I can be wrong for a couple of, he comes on every month, but eventually the charts usually come through. Is that your feeling?
I always say you can tell what you've been trading through 6 months down the track. So we can look back and see what we've been trading through in the charts. I mean, everything's clear in hindsight, of course.
Yes.
So all I can do is trade the signals that are being presented right now.
Yeah.
We've got new highs being made in the market. We have still got the 5,000 resistance coming up, but we've still got close to getting near 500 points before we get there. So there could be a good run still to be had in there.
Yeah, and what's also interesting is that the charts are fantastic until some massive curveball, either positive or negative, comes on. And that must have been, you must have learnt that. Like, you're absolutely certain something's going to happen, and all of a sudden September 11 happens.
I was trading through September 11, so that was a curveball.
Yeah, and Mario Draghi says, whatever it takes, and bang, you think, oh, Europeans aren't going to be Europeans anymore, they're going to be sensible. All those things. But as a reliable fallback position, you think charting is a very good basis for trading?
Having an exit strategy is probably the best thing you can do, whether you're a fundamentalist, that you enter on fundamentals or technical signals. We have no control over what the market's going to do, just like the World Trade Center crash. We've got no control. The only control we can have is how we're going to exit and manage our risk in the market. Okay. That's it.
You mentioned and you emphasised planning is important. Okay. We'll talk about that, then we'll talk about why you think Sheilas are better than blokes. Okay. So tell us why you think a plan is critically important.
Well, you've got to consider everything that can happen in the market and how you're going to handle that situation.
Yep.
And that's what your trading plan's going to tell you to do. It's going to be a blueprint for the stock market. You wouldn't go and buy a small business without having a business plan for that business.
Of course not.
So you should treat trading the same. Our goal is to make money out of trading, and some people are putting large amounts of money into the stock market like they would in a small business. So you need to treat it the same way.
Okay, let's go to the sexist story you're peddling. So you think women are obviously better at making a plan and sticking to it?
They are. Between my female and male clients, men will always come to me after they've been trading and they've usually taken a big hit in the market, and then they realise they need a trading plan. Women will always come to me looking for guidance and help to write the trading plan before they get into the market. So,
why is that a characteristic? Given the fact you're pushing this as an important point, you must have done some psychological studies why women tend to be a little bit more preparatory when they do things like this.
I've read a good research report by a man called John Coates from the University of Cambridge in the UK. He actually used to be a trader and then he became a neuroscientist.
Okay.
So if you Google University of Cambridge testosterone trading, it'll all come up.
Yeah, I think I've come across his analysis before. So then tell us, if men want to get in touch with their feminine side, what do we have to do to get it right?
Well, it has to do with testosterone, basically.
Yeah.
And it's worse in younger men. Yeah. So, because as you age, your testosterone levels drop and you actually become a better trader with age.
Okay, good.
So, I mean, younger men take more risks. They're the ones that get more speeding tickets. They're more attracted to shorter-term trading. Yeah. But what they found in this research was testosterone helped when men were on winning streaks.
Yes.
But what would happen is that
foreign exchange traders are like that. When they're on a winning streak, they win and win and win until they lose. And
then their testosterone levels get really high, is what they found in the study, and then they start to take higher risks, stupid risks, and a lot of the time they can put themselves out of the business of trading because they've overexposed themselves and they become risk-seeking in the market.
Okay, so women are lucky, they haven't got as much testosterone and therefore they trade better.
And older men.
Yeah. What other characteristics do you think, therefore, should be built into your trading attitude?
Having some risk management strategies, really. Having the worst in the market, you can't control what it's going to do, as I've already discussed, but you can have some strategies in place, such as a portfolio heat, where you manage your total open market risk all the time. So you can only open up so many trades at a certain risk amount, and then you wait till they start to become profitable before you open up some more. So what happens?
Can you set computer programs that basically alert you that you're not supposed to go over these limits and things like that?
Well, I've got a spreadsheet, so I still have to do it myself. I can look at my spreadsheet and know, OK, I'm at my heat level now. I can't take on board another trade today unless I've got a trade that's lagging and it's near a time stop and I see something better.
If you've had a losing day, do you sometimes think, let's just do another trade to cancel out that loss and put me ahead? Because punters do that at the races, of course. Do you find the same thing happens
Well,
to
I'm not
traders?
a short-term trader, personally. I mean, I've done short-term trading. I've traded it. I've traded all kinds of different instruments and time frames. Yes, I realised I would rather not be sitting in front of the computer screen all day.
Yeah. Funny is you're rational enough to make that decision. Yes? Yeah.
But sometimes you've got to try these things to know it.
Yeah. So tell us then the way you trade before we finish up. How do you trade?
Well, I'm a medium to long-term trader, so my long-term system's only just turned back on in this market now that we've got some health coming back into it. I don't know how long it's going to last for.
You're relatively optimistic then?
Right now I am.
Yeah. Good.
That could change in a couple of weeks' time.
Ring us up.
I don't know.
Ring us up when you change. Yeah.
So I have two systems that I run. One's my long-term system, which I work off weekly charts, and I'm just looking for new highs to be made. And once I enter into a trade, I have a trailing stop loss. And then I will pyramid and add to trades that are going well and buy more of them, but only as they're going my way. With my medium-term system, I'm looking at daily charts and I'm looking for breakouts to occur. I call it my swing trading system. So it's taking out a chunk of an already trending share. And it will I'll trade long and short with that system.
Justine, we're out of time, but just show us the book. It's called Smart Trading Plan.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks,
on the program.
Peter.
She wasn't too sexist, was she? Coming up, for his read on the share market, where it's moving and what prospects are about right now, we'll have the one and only Rudy Philippek van Dyke.